season changes as you get to the NCAA tournament time, and just how excited you and your team are to get ready to get things started.
Yeah, the NCAA tournament's always an exciting time of year. In our conference, you kind of get to a point where there's a grind, where you're just playing a lot of games and trying to push through a pretty mentally and physically taxing part of the season. So when you get to this point, I think you get a renewed sense of energy and excitement, enthusiasm, and you play for everything. Our players know that this is it. So I think, and that's the same for all teams, that just a little extra energy this time of year.
I guess kind of touch on that a little bit. Obviously, in conference play, you play opponents who scout you inside and out. They see you a couple times a year. What's the difference in mind frame coming in? Obviously, you have to prepare for teams that you haven't played quite as much, but you also have that advantage where you can probably do some things that they're not quite as familiar with.
Right, yeah. I do think when you get into conference, you just get so familiar with each other that there's a little bit of an advantage in conference, and you just know each other so well, know each other's tendencies. In the tournament, you just don't have as much time to prepare. You don't have as much film. So, you can maybe throw in a couple wrinkles that they haven't seen before, that you've been working on. But we're facing the same thing. We're in the same boat as those other teams. So, I do think it comes down to your side of the net. I think game plan and scouting is certainly important, but a lot of it is how you play and how you play under pressure.
I guess just kind of run through a little bit what your season's been like and how you guys feel you're playing coming into the tournament.
I'm pretty pleased with our season. I think all coaches would rather have a couple more wins under their belt, but losing Rachel Hockaday at the beginning of the year was pretty significant, and I felt that we've really been able to rebound well from that. She was a captain and one of our best players, and to still maintain a pretty high level of play, to be third in the Big 12. To be ranked in the top 20, I think, says a lot about the depth of our team and the way they've been able to respond to an injury like that. And we've had a couple injuries throughout the season. We've had a lot of players having to play hurt, but I think it's a tough group, and they've played through all of those issues.
You guys obviously have a couple seniors still from the runs that you've made the last 2 years, the Elite Eight 2 years ago and the Sweet 16 last year. Just talk about how you maybe kind of lean on them, or how that experience helps you guys through in postseason play.
Yeah, I think experience is huge. We've got two really veteran players, 4-year starters for us out there with Victoria Henson and Ashley Moss, and we expect them to play well this weekend. They've been here before many times, and they've had to play a lot of big, important matches and a lot of critical points, so we'll look to them quite a bit, both for composure, on and off the court, and just to make plays. They've been here before many times, so we'll certainly look to them. But we also have to have our younger players come through as well. Our setter has to play well, and Jamie Strawby's been playing very well lately. She's got to come up big too. So it's obviously going to be a team effort, but I feel really good about our senior leadership for sure.
I guess finally, just talk about the familiarity your team has with this place. Obviously, you played in the NCAA tournament here and had success 2 years ago. Last year, you played here in the preseason, and you guys have probably, I think, played a couple spring tournaments here. Just talk about it kind of being almost a home away from home in ways. Yeah,
we really enjoy playing here. I think it's a great venue. I think it's one of the best volleyball gyms in the country. Great crowds. It's a great size gym for volleyball. It's just a great atmosphere. So we enjoy coming up here to play. We know we're capable of playing well here. When we have come up here, we've tended to play pretty well. So, of course, you'd rather be playing at home. But if you can't play at home, I think this gym in Minnesota is one of the best places we could have asked to play.
Thank you, and good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
I guess just talk about the excitement of getting the NCAA tournament started, and you guys, how much you're looking forward to it.
We're all really excited to get started. I mean, it's been a long season, and to come here to Minnesota, which is a familiar place to most of our team. So we're really excited to play here, and the opportunity to play at Creighton.
Just talk to that familiarity. I mean, you guys have played here the last 2 years. You won 2 matches here in the NCAA tournament 2 years ago and played a lot of spring ball here. Just talk about this kind of being almost a home away from home in some ways.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the court's very familiar to us. We were here last year, or 2 years ago, I'd say, in the NCAAs, and we play here a lot in the spring. So just being able to play in this gym, it's awesome volleyball atmosphere, so we're pretty excited about that.
What do you and Victoria tell some of the younger players? I mean, you guys made a run to the Elite Eight 2 years ago. You made a run to the Sweet 16 last year. What do you kind of tell them about getting started with NCAA play and how maybe things change a little bit in terms of the intensity?
It definitely gets a lot more intense. A lot of the girls know about that. The incoming freshmen, we kind of just, let them know that just go out there and play your game, kind of just how you've been. But I mean, the intensity level just goes so much higher, and just stay focused.
I guess finally, just assess your season as a whole and just where you guys think you are kind of heading into the tournament, how you guys feel you're playing.
I think we're playing the best ball right about now. We just finished playing Texas, and I thought even though we lost, we are looking the best we have all year. So hopefully we're going to peak at the right point.
Cool. Thanks, Ashley.
Okay, thank you.